Breece Hall, again, Rookie of the Week, but who's a veteran flying under the radar?
CD84, Corey Davis, leading the National Football League in yards per reception. 89% of his catches have gone for first downs or touchdowns.
Welcome to the 2-Minute Drill presented by HCL Tech. Jets Broncos in Week 7. The Jets back-to-back road games for the first time this season. And it feels like with these teams, at least, narrative-wise, that each one of their starts were unexpected.
Yeah, I think most people, if you would have told them before the season, they would have thought the Broncos would be 4-2 and the Jets 2-4. But actually, it is the opposite. The New York Jets looking for their fourth consecutive win on the road to start the season, fourth consecutive win overall. In terms of teams that have started 5-2 since 1990, they've made the postseason 75.5% of the time. Denver's desperate for a victory. Interesting spot here on the schedule for the Jets because after this game, they'll have 3 consecutive games against AFC East opponents starting next week with the Patriots.
And, of course, when you're looking at this matchup, if you're looking from a Broncos perspective, you got to look at the Broncos defense because they're top 10 in a number of categories.
Yeah, they're elite. They have very good players at all 3 levels. You got a big nose tackle there in DJ Jones. You have an edge rusher in Bradley Chubb. Alex Singleton had 21 tackles on Monday Night Football. He was all over the place. And then that is one of the best secondaries in football. Patrick Surtain, you got the safety tandem of Justin Simmons and Kareem Jackson, of course. The Broncos, although they are just 2-4, they're 2-1 at home, and they're giving up just 10 points a game at home. For the Jets offensively, just protect the football. 0 turnovers the last 2 games. Zach Wilson didn't have to do much last week against Green Bay in the fourth quarter, but he still leads the National Football League with completion percentage, yards per attempt, and passer rating in the final quarter.
And the biggest thing also to remember is kind of what Robert Saleh said, that this is the same Broncos defense, although they have a new coaching staff, that shut the Jets out 26-0 last year. Totally different team, though, for this Jets team. And you just look at the defense and what they've been doing, and this Jets defense also very good.
Yeah, the Jets have an elite defense themselves. You look at giving up less than 300 yards in 4 games now. Quinnen Williams is a superstar. How about his older brother, Quincy Williams, returning the lineup last week? He had 14 tackles. LaMarcus Joyner quietly has 3 takeaways on the season from the safety position, and Sauce Gardner off to a torrid start from the cornerback position. One of only 2 cornerbacks in the National Football League with a PD in each of his games. You're talking about a Denver Broncos offense that's really scuffling. Russell Wilson dealing with the hamstring issue. They had to get both quarterbacks ready this week, in Wilson and Brett Rippon. So the Jets will be ready for whomever they throw out there at Mile High.
Of course, to your point, Russell Wilson dealing with shoulder and hamstring injuries. We'll see how it all plays out Week 7 in Denver on Sunday.